2005 Monaro. We built this, I actually bought the frame from somebody, changed it all up. Panels are already, and moulds are already made at that stage, so, but pretty well everything else from engine, gearbox, diff, actually changed the diff from what it started with. So it's just been a bit of an evolution over a number of years to get to what we've got here. I've got a sequential Hollinger in it now, which was an improvement on the H pattern. This engine's just been rebuilt, but I've had the basics of it for a number of years. I've got another spare engine which I bought off somebody else, just as a spare in case. So yeah, it's been a long process really. It just seems to go year after year. You seem to be doing more and more. You seem to keep trying to rebuild. You go from 16s to 17s to 18-inch wheels. You just keep building, keep changing. So it's getting faster, but it's just not having a lot of reliability at the moment. I just broke an input shaft, clutch input shaft last round. Sorting that a bit this round, and then we've got weather here, so not getting sessions. I did one lap on Friday, and it's just a bit frustrating on consistency at the moment, but that's the name of the game. Everyone else is in the same boat.
And so, engine-wise, this obviously hasn't got what the Monaro came out with. A lot of people sort of think these cars just have the standard motors. What sort of motor is in it?
So mine is the old Chev 350, which is not the same as a lot of the other guys are running the SB2s. So mine is an 18-degree standard Chev block. So Neil Burns does all my engines and has done so for a long time, and just builds a very good, strong, reliable engine. It's not high revving, it's not perhaps like the NASCARs like that way. So I do get good reliability out of that, and it does seem to go. I get a good season out of most of them. We had a few issues years ago sorting out what sort of configurations that work. I remember breaking a crank in one year early in the year. So, but generally it's a very strong, good, solid, good horsepower, good torque. Try and get good torque out of them, more than horsepower. So yeah, it seems to go good. I'm happy with that side of it. The car's very heavy. It's actually quite high. It doesn't have a low centre of gravity, and it's more a car than some of the other sports sedans are more purpose built with lower frames. I probably got the wrong size car really to be great. So. I'm always trying to get a bit of weight out of it and get it down a bit. Like probably 100 k's over.
What does it weigh now?
With me and fuel and everything in it's about 1270, and we've got 1125 minimum. Yep. So I'd like to be under 12 if I could, but that takes a lot. Everything's fiberglass, but if it was carbon fibre, there'd be a bit in that. I've just had normally make another mould of the front spoiler. I'm going to try and get about 5 or 6 kilos out of that again, and just keep working on piece by piece, reducing to get weight out. It takes time.
And so you're one of the guys behind the national series these days. Can you tell us a bit about that and what ideas you guys have got and how the class is going and everything?
Yeah, look, I'm helping John. I do a lot of the administration side of it, probably more so. It's a full-on job. It's every day. Just so much behind the scenes working. I don't know what it is. Sometimes it's communication. It's a lot of emails. It's a lot of backwards and forwards. It's a lot of working out with competitors. It's just trying to get a good national base. We've got a CAMS agreement that we are in at least 3 states, so Queensland, New South and Victoria and South Australia. We only have to do 3, but we do 4. A lot of logistics in that. The biggest problem is probably working out a calendar that we can fit in to work on which rounds, on which times of the year, on which states. It all revolves around V8 supercars, and then that actually comes down even from F1. So they all set their calendars, they all get their things, and then the tracks thing sort out which available weekends they've got, and eventually we get some sort of calendar. We're going to do, and we have done so for a couple of years, combined state national rounds, and they seem to get good 25 to 30 car grids. We'll do that again and more maybe next year. This weekend at Tarwin Bend, we're actually probably the second highest number of cars in the category compared to the others, but we're disappointed that we haven't got more. And there's a lot of reasons. There were 23 or 24 that said they were coming and wanted to come, and for various reasons. Phil Crompton's daughter's having a baby, so that was his reason. Others are having issues with cars and engines and all sorts. The avgas rule changing as of the 1st of July has caused a lot of work. Trying to sort out what fuels, what works for engines, because avgas being a leaded fuel is now outlawed. So there's been a lot of work in trying to source and find out what fuels are made of. They're all coming in from Europe at the moment. A lot of the ones that we're trying and doing now are imported. So yeah, there's been a lot of work going in trying to sort that out, and then that's actually helped or hindered a few from actually getting here.
Awesome. Well, good luck with the class, good luck with the car, and hopefully it stays dry for you today.
No worries, thanks, Ray. I hope it's dry too.